Welcome to Skiathos. Kalispera. Good afternoon. I am lost in the maze of the main town here, also called Skiathos, trying to get out and also just exploring. So let's see how this goes, how long this takes. Oh man, oh man, oh man. What have I gotten myself into? I have no idea. There's no point in even trying to use Google Maps at this point. But it is always fun exploring. Let's go downhill. The idea is to get to the water, show a bit of the town, and then go on a hunt for a beach. The airport beach. One of these many things I love about Greece. These cute and convoluted maze towns. Lots of nice little restaurants here. That way. Guess we'll continue with the downhill strategy. I don't know if I'm even supposed to be here with a motorbike on this pedestrian route. What can I say? I'm a lost tourist. I have no idea what I'm doing. That is my defense. Oh yeah. Success, fairies. All right. It is busy in August. So the airport is right over there. I'm about 5 minutes out of the town of Skiathos. And now in the countryside, and the beach is just a couple minutes up ahead. So thought I would show a bit of the dirt road scene of Greece. Country life. Stavros. Very Greek name. I'm seeing the water. And there's the airport runway. Will there be any flights so I can see the site? I guess they fly right over the beach. Took the sandals off to get in the water, but it is going to be brutally hot on this sand. Nice spot. Rather exposed, but lovely little bay, and the water is looking perfect. Oh man, that sand is sizzling. Get straight into the water here. So the beach that I was at was right over there. Here's the airport. And the other side of the island, so you can see it is very, very narrow right here anyways. It gets wider out that way. Unfortunately, no planes came while I was on the beach. I was there for maybe an hour or so. So not a lot of flights coming into Skiathos. If you want to see the experience of the plane flying right overhead at the beach, then obviously it is better to check the flight times before heading out there. So now, let's go on an adventure to a castle. Monastery? Pan? I forget what that stands for. Maybe like Panagiotis or something? Evangelistry. So I guess that is ahead, but meanwhile, there's a church right here. So, thought I'd poke around a little bit. Can't quite tell if there's going to be anybody here, or is it free to go in? Usually it is. Classic Greek Islands church. Candles on, nobody here. And a great perspective from up here. It's been a lot of uphill. That is where you wish you didn't have a 50cc motorbike. You can barely get up these. But look at that. There's the main town. Some little islets. Avia Island out there, and the smoke from the wildfires. That must be Skopelos. Going there tomorrow, I think. Got to get my ferry ticket later today. The end of the airport runway down there, the other end would be off to the left at the beach where I was at. And the castle and old town is somewhere out here, other side of the island. So this has turned into a walk. This road is really rough. These guys are from Cyprus.
Hello.
How long are you in Greece for?
A week.
A week.
Yeah.
Only Skiathos or?
Yeah.
Only Skiathos,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you fly? I guess that's right. There's the airport on Skiathos. You have to fly to Athens probably and then here.
Direct flight.
Direct flight Cyprus to Skiathos.
Yeah.
Ah, that's brilliant. Because Athens is being besieged by fires now too. So
You could see it. You can see them.
yes, that is on Evia.
Yeah.
Athens is farther away. I don't know if the smoke could be getting here from there, but Evia is totally.
You can see the heavy ones. Yeah.
Yeah, it's totally on fire. So right on. We'll see you at the castle.
See you, man.
Looks like end of the road and start of the trail. And there's a beach down there as well. Great beach down there. So I wonder what island that is out there. Could be Alonissos, which I'm also thinking of going to after Skopelos. And here we go. The Castro and old city of Skiathos. It is looking pretty impressive. Look at that domed building there. Very nice. Amazing view from here. That must be the Pelion Peninsula. Some little beaches that are probably hard to get to, except by boat. Classic Greek landscapes, although here is more green than a lot of the islands. The footsteps of St. George. Among the cobblestones in the path a few meters from the Castro, one can make out round indentations similar to those of a horse's hoof. According to local folklore, these are the prints of St. George's horse's hooves. The residents of the Castro, it is said, would hear the horse walking during the night. It is said there was a small church dedicated to St. George near the entrance to the Castro, but exactly where is unknown. Another popular explanation is that the prints are those of Christ's horse. The wooden drawbridge. The rocky peninsula on which the Castro was built prevented anyone from entering the Castro. Castro is, of course, castle. The only entrance to the Castro was by the wooden drawbridge which connected the two ends of the well. Every night, and when conditions warranted, the guards at the entrance would draw the bridge towards the Castro, thus preventing anyone from entering. So, I guess this might have been the bridge. So, one question that I thought that I would answer here, random, but actually not totally random, that people sometimes ask is, how often do people recognize me from having seen my videos? The entrance gate. The entrance to the Castro was the main defense point since it was the only point of entry to the fortress. There was a stone carving stating the renovation of the entrance in 1619, but which collapsed during the earthquake of 1989. The other method of defense was the use of the cauldron of boiling oil. The residents would empty the cauldron of the gate. The kioski, where the elders of the island congregated, was next to the gate. Nice arch. So as for how often people recognize me, it is very random and not as common as you might think. So up until today, I don't think that anyone recognized me on this trip. I left more than 2 months ago from the United States, flew into Greece, spent a month in Greece, and then went to Italy, Switzerland, and Germany for the next month, and then came back here. And I can't remember anybody ever recognizing me on the trip up until today, which is a little unusual because actually usually it happens a few times a month. But it happened today. I was down in the town and had just finished recording my video walking through the town, and I was walking along, and then I heard my name yelled out and looked back, and 2 guys were sitting at a restaurant. Went over to them. 2 cool guys from Athens who knew where I was, like knew that I'd just been in Germany and stuff, so regular viewers, so that was cool. So I talked with them for 5-10 minutes or whatever. Amazing spot. What a vantage point of seeing the other islands and the sea stretching out and the beach. Nice looking restaurant down there. And so I talked with those guys for 5 or 10 minutes, and then I go to leave, and as I'm walking away from them, I hear my name again, a more feminine voice, and look back, and there is a group of girls, young women, at a table just in the next restaurant over from the other guys. And turned out they'd seen my videos as well, and they were also Greek from Evia Island. And so I showed Evia Island in a previous video about the wildfires just over there, massive cloud of smoke, and so I guess they were escaping the wildfires. And so anyway, that was a first time running into 2 different viewers separately, but one right after the other, just sitting right near each other, so that was cool. The old church dedicated to the Assumption of the Virgin Mary, built about the end of the 16th century or the beginning of the 17th. So this was referred to as the Byzantine Castro and Old City, but the 16th and 17th century is after the Byzantine Empire fell. So I think that probably the dates go back much earlier than that, because 1453 is when Constantinople fell and the Byzantine Empire collapsed after that. Of course, the Greeks remain, but a very different map of where they lived. So I guess this was Byzantine and then remained active after that. Holy Temple of the Birth of Christ. Amazing mural on the side of the wall. This is a little bit less common than the paintings. So dark in here, hard to see. Which is, of course, why it still exists, is not getting too much light, but it is really impressive. past the dome building without realizing it, so I'll have to stop there on the way back. Get up here, get the view. The mosque. I thought it looked like a mosque. The Castro was under Byzantine control from 1360 until the Turkish occupation. In 1453, the Venetians were responsible for the Castro. The Capudan Pashas of the Turkish fleet conquered the Castro in 1538. It remained under Turkish occupation until 1821, same time as the Greek Revolution.